Hey YouTube, Nurse Marc here. Looking to lose some weight? Well, you got three options: diet, cardio, and weightlifting. Now, diet is king when it comes to losing weight, but which is better, cardio or weightlifting? Which one's going to burn more calories over time for you? Answer might surprise you. Now, if you're looking to slim down for summer, a wedding, or maybe just to prove that ex wrong about all those really mean things that they said about you, you should know about something called Epoch. Excess post-oxygen consumption. Now, the easiest way to look at Epoch is that it is the number of calories that you burn after you're done exercising. Let's look at cardio alone. There's two types of cardio: high-intensity interval training, commonly referred to as HIIT, which is done over a very short period of time, and steady-state cardio, which is done over a longer period of time, thinking going for like a 5K run. Turns out, over a 24-hour period, HIIT training and steady state burn relatively the same amount of calories. So a study looked at cyclists doing HIIT training versus doing steady state training. And what they found is over a 24-hour period, that epoch, that calories burned over that 24 hours, was relatively the same. Except the HIIT training was done over 20 minutes and the steady state was done over 50 minutes. So if you're time compressed, a HIIT session will burn the same number of calories as that steady state run, but in a fraction of the time. The downside of HIIT training is that it's going to make you feel 10 times more like dog poo than a steady state run will. But what about weightlifting? Well, traditional weightlifting actually burns less calories while you're exercising than cardio does. So if you were to go for a 30-minute weightlifting session versus a 30-minute run, that run is actually going to burn more calories than the weightlifting. But the epoch for weightlifting is actually much better. Now, when we look at the epoch for cardio, you see that it burns a lot of calories initially and then drops down very quickly over a 72-hour period. But when we look at the epoch for weightlifting, we see that it's a very long, drawn-out line, and you're actually going to burn more calories doing the weightlifting than you do with the cardio. This is due to your body having to rebuild the muscles that you just damaged, clear lactic acid metabolites, and just overall recover and replenish from that weightlifting session. There's also some research that shows that weightlifting will actually tap into fat stores more effectively than cardiovascular will for the purpose of weight loss, provided you're in an appropriate calorie deficit. So weightlifting not only burns more calories over time with that epoch we talked about, but resting muscle burns more calories than adipose tissue does. So the more muscle you're able to retain while you're losing weight, the more calories you burn passively at rest. So you really want to focus on retaining as much muscle as you can while you're trying to lose weight. What about a combination of the two? Well, thankfully people smarter than me have already looked at this. There's a lot of people smarter than me. My cats are smarter than me. Yeah? Aren't you, buddy? Gratuitous use of an animal for likes. So you can do a weightlifting session or a cardio session, whether that be HIIT or steady state, on the same day or on different days, and it's not going to negatively impact the calorie burn from either of them. Simply put, weightlifting wins overall when it comes to calorie burn and trying to lose weight, but a combination of the two might be optimal. So pick your poison when it comes to cardio. If you want quick and dirty, do a HIIT session. If you like longer runs or you're building up to something like a marathon, well, steady state's where it's at. It's up to you. That's it, boys and girls. Go pick up something heavy, do some disgusting cardio, and we'll see each other on the beach, jacked and tanned. Like and subscribe, comments and questions down below, and as always, eat like a bodybuilder and train like a powerlifter.